Today, we're going to talk about the role of health insurance in retaining your best talent. Are you losing your best talent faster than you can hire them? Turnover in employees and having employees is expensive. A lot of small business owners complain about that. How can they build their business when they're losing their people? They've got to retrain people. Well, here's the thing. In order to stay competitive, employees are looking for more than just an increased income. Not everybody is just money motivated. They're looking for other things. They're looking for great culture. They're looking for security and stability. They want to know that they're cared for. And providing them with health insurance is one of the best ways to do that. But I know what you're asking. How do I do this when I'm a small business? So when you're a small business, you're in a little bit of a different situation in that you're not going to go and enroll and commit to a group health plan for your entire business, because those are really designed for groups that are a lot bigger and a lot more established. And so for employees, 50 employees and up, they have to have those kind of plans. That's who they're really designed for. But a lot of groups that are smaller, 20, 30, 40, they have those too, and they're just easier to work with. But when you're in your situation, which is a little bit smaller, a lot of employers will just ignore it altogether, or they'll pay their employee and tell them to get a health insurance marketplace, or a lot of times they'll give the employee a stipend or a little bit extra on their income, but they're not actually making sure that their employee is covered. And so what if I told you that there's another solution to that? What I help my small business clients do, and I love doing this, is I help them and I work with them in getting them the right health insurance plan and being their outsourced consultant for benefits for all their employees. And so I do that in two ways. I help the employees that are already employed and that have the insurance. I help answer their questions. They have my cell phone and reach out directly to me. So the employers love this because they don't have to deal with helping their employees understand their health insurance, right? If they've got different needs and different medical situations, they don't want to be in that situation to talk to their employees about that stuff. They've got other things to focus on, right? And you can relate with this. So using me, you can kind of outsource that whole process. The other way that I help them is before they even hire the person. So a lot of times, one of my small business clients is looking to hire somebody and they're in the talk with them about getting, possible employment. And so, it's a relationship and it can last a little bit longer in the sense that they're recruiting this person, right? They're trying to get them from where they already are, and they're trying to now make them talent for their company. And so one of the ways to do that is they hook them up with me. I talk to the person and I really try to understand what it is that they're used to, what their family needs, what kind of health plan will make them feel happy, safe, and secure, and will make it worth it for them to leave their current employment to come and work for your small business. And so really there's so many hidden benefits to using somebody like me to help you, and really offering that health insurance to your team is going to make a huge difference. There are a lot of extra benefits too with providing health insurance for your employees. Not only do you get to keep your best people, but it's an actual financial advantage for you because you can write it off when you do your taxes. It's a business expense. And you can't do that with things like life insurance, but you can do it with health insurance. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, okay, I have enough in costs and overhead to now have to pay an agent to try to put this all together for me. The best news is that you don't have to pay me at all. My services are free of charge to the business owner because the insurance companies pay me when I'm able to enroll the employees into one of these plans. And one more thing I'll add is that keep in mind that if you haven't delved into this arena of insurance for your small business, you may be thinking that you have to pay for the insurance plans in the entirety. You don't have to do that. There's a lot of creative ways that you can help your employees get health insurance and really give them that security and retain your talent without paying the entire premium. There's different ways to do this. I work with my clients, I figure out what their needs are, and I would do that with you just to figure out what can you afford budget-wise, what are your priorities, and I'll help you come up with an innovative solution on what fits your business the best. And so if you would like support with that, I would love to help you in your small business and help you retain your talent so that you can grow your business and achieve all of your dreams. You can connect with me at alexthehealthagent.com and then follow me on Instagram. I have lots of other cool videos like this one. And if you like this particular video or know another small business owner that could find this helpful, I would love it if you shared it. And please like, comment, and subscribe.